Today's bad homeowner proverb, fire can kill you, but water can bankrupt you. I'm installing a catch basin and dry well to reroute the water from this downspout away from my house. Okay, step one, I'm digging a hole where I want my dry well to go. Because that's basically what it is. It's a fancy hole in the ground designed to make water disappear. I'm putting my dry well in a low area of my yard because that will give me enough fall from the downspout, which allows the water to flow downhill. Normally, standing water collects in low areas because it's entering that area at a rate that exceeds the ground's ability to absorb it. That's why I'm digging a deep, narrow hole as opposed to a wide and shallow hole. Your mileage may vary here, but my soil is clay heavy, and digging down only 3 to 5 feet just leaves me back where I started. The surface water still has to penetrate a thick layer of clay in order to be absorbed into the ground, making it likely to collect on the surface. That's what we don't want. So I haven't really solved anything, except digging a hole that water has to fill up first. So you'll see lots of people complaining on YouTube and elsewhere that their dry wells don't work. That's probably why. They probably just didn't dig it deep enough and it's surrounded by clay. So a 50-gallon hole in the ground doesn't take long to fill up during a rainstorm. By digging down to the sand layer, I give the water an escape. I learned how far to go down in my area when I dug an actual well. There's another video on that. And I hit water around 8 to 10 feet. That's where the water-bearing sand begins, and that's where I want to deposit my rainwater.
You can buy pre-perforated pipe, but Home Depot was out of it, so perforated myself.
Step 2, I'm going to put a pipe into the hole. This keeps the hole from filling itself in or collapsing over time. That's it. It doesn't really store or collect the water. It only serves as an extension of the downspout itself to inject the water into the sand underneath the ground. In my area, the water table goes down about 40 feet before hitting rock, so there's still plenty more sand and some clay mixed in to help filter the water and remove runoff and other extraneous junk from the water that is entering the dry well. Step 3, hook everything up. So I'm going to connect the downspout to the dry well. Not much exciting here, just digging a trench, laying a pipe, making sure it has fall or downward slope of about 1 inch every 10 feet. I'm using 13-inch catch basins and triple wall corrugated pipe along with some prefabbed drain tile to connect everything up. I like this corrugated pipe because it's mostly smooth on the inside, but also slightly flexible, which means less precision planning is required when trenching. If you like measuring and planning, then go for the regular PVC drain pipes, which are rigid. One thing you definitely will want to measure, however, is the drop or fall along the pipe length between your downspout catch basin and the dry well. I have a laser level, so I use that, but a normal level will work just fine. The final step in this project is to make sure the pipes are securely fitted together, fill the trenches back in, and clean up. My downspout here is a bit weird because the pipe is encased in concrete, so I picked up an inside coupling so that I can put an elbow on the end, which I think looks a little nicer than having a hole in the side of a concrete slab. Anyway, this project was a lot of work, but not complicated. I did this myself over 3 or 4 days, and most of the work was digging that 40-foot long trench. And this is what the system looks like during some rain. I would say this is working pretty well so far, especially compared to what it looked like before, with water piling up everywhere around my house and in my yard. That's it for this video.